morning. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I will be giving you a prediction reading for the 17th of November. Now for anyone new, please subscribe, hit the like buttons guys. Always feel free to comment down below. We all sort of chat to each other here on my channel. It's great, we've built a little community. And just before I get started, I just want to mention a few things to you guys to keep you up to date. You know, I like to let you know what's going on in Australia. And currently we do know that a lot of the leaders, we know Trudeau and Macron, and well, we know Elbow's over there. I'm not sure. I think Jacinda's over there. But they're all in Bali at the moment. But did you notice, guys, and I could not stop from laughing, that when Elbow, well, you probably saw your own leaders on the news, maybe, was walking along on the red carpet. I could not believe my eyes. Like, we've been talking about red carpet here for months and months and months, and they're all walking out on their red carpet. Oh my God. Go and check out the footage, guys, of them arriving at the summit meetings and all their very important meetings. Well, they've rolled out the red carpet, literally. They're walking in on the red carpet. It's so funny. You got, and especially when I saw Elbow walking along. Oh God, it's like a great runner. It really is funny, isn't it, when we look back at these things and then they come to fruition? Oh, it's like, what? Oh my God. So they've been entering on the red carpet. So I guess their reset is going quite well. The other thing I wanted to let you guys know too is that I've been talking to you about the Medibank, the big ginormic Medibank hacking scandal that's been going on here in Australia. There's other companies too, Optus, I think it was Woolies maybe, and obviously Medibank, which is a private health fund here that people pay enormous amounts of money into to get private health. Well, the big hacking scandal's gone on for a few weeks now, and people's data has gone out into the dark web, as we've been talking about. But yes, they've actually talked about this on mainstream media, which is interesting. So if anyone's got a take on this, it would be great. The Medibank executives have just given themselves a huge pay bonus. Yep, huge-mongous apparently. Huge pay bonus for working so hard at destroying people's lives by the sound of it. But that's the latest now, so everybody... this might cause a few people to stand up now. So the executives of Medibank have given themselves a huge bonus, financial bonus. Interesting, isn't it? As the little people's information and data just gets spread out on the web. How does that even work? What is going on here? See, this is now causing people to see what's going on, that the elites are living a different life to the little peasants and the little people. It's happening. And the other thing here, guys, I'm sure it's happening where you guys are as well, is the airlines are just taking their cost of their flights through the roof. They've just gone up like crazy, quadrupled, like ridiculous, almost getting unaffordable to fly. And they're still threatening us, the fireys and the airlines striking here. So we know there's going to be major disruptions over Christmas. So that's what's happening in Australia, guys. I like to keep you guys up to date because we all discuss things here on my channel. So that's pretty much the stuff I had to come on and just let you know and keep you in the loop today. It's all happening in Australia. Well, not Elbow, he's never in Australia. He's always jet sitting around the world. He's about the only one that's never in Australia. All right, I'll close my eyes, we'll get started. I hope you're all going well. Keep those comments coming in. You know, I always get back to you. It might take a day or two. Hopefully, fingers crossed, YouTube isn't removing my comments. Your comments, rather. And we'll just get started and we'll see what comes up. All right, I'm getting England. Of course, we're getting England. England's planning their big comeback. England's putting themselves on the map. I keep saying that. Actually, that's who was at the in the Bali meetings. Is Sushi? He's there in the Bali meetings. So I feel like England's going to get put on the map very soon. It's happening. You're going to get probably built back better, but you're going to get built back up. Things are going to get stronger in England. I'm definitely getting that. It's almost like showing me, we often talk here about the bridge, London Bridge, and when London Bridge fell, being the Queen, there was lots of sort of bridge repairs going on. But I actually feel like Sushi's building other bridges. He's building other bridges. He's trying to make things better. And I guess that's what you could say around the meeting with the global leaders. He's building bridges with, hopefully not China. Did you see Elbow shaking hands with China? Oh my God, people are not seeing what's going on. So he's building bridges as well with everybody. So we know Sushi's right up there. He's a bridge builder. So he's going to be building more and more bridges, and that's how he feels, and that's what the illusion that people are going to get in England and surrounding areas is. It's going to feel like you've got support because you're connected with other countries and you're like part of the team. Yep, part of the reset team. It feels like everything's going to get stronger. Like it feels like, as we know, it's all an illusion. It feels like the economy is going to get better. Everything's going to get better. There's going to be all this great financial growth. They're going to just trick you, and it's all an illusion. We know that's not what's happening, but they're going to start to pretend that everything's fine. They're taking control, and you little people don't even have to worry at all. That's what they're going to come out with in England and these areas. They have got control. That'll be Sushi. He'll come out and he will, he's determined to let the people know that he's in charge and he's taking control. See, and this is the weird part about crazy people and like psychopaths and all that, and all these global dictators. They actually think they're helping the people. And you know, this is the psychotic part of it all, isn't it, really? They actually, in their own mind, think this is going to be a better way of living. We know it's going to be a better way of living for, and it ain't all of us. It's going to be for all of them. But they just think, oh no, this will be so much better because we'll take control of everyone and they won't have to worry. No, little people and peasants will not have to worry because we'll be feeding them, as I always say, breadcrumbs. They'll be throwing us a few breadcrumbs, like throwing scraps to the chooks. That's what, and they think that they're helping us. That's how they think. These people are crazy. Remember what we're dealing with? Crazy people. They actually, in their own mind, think they're helping all of us by setting all this up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. This is the most ridiculous experience, isn't it? It is. It's like just a movie playing out. It is that unrealistic. It feels unrealistic. It really does. So Sushi's right up there and he's going to pretend he's really got the people now and he's got control of everything. That's what he's going to come back with. Well, we know he's in Bali, but he's going to come back, or Bali or wherever his meeting was. I don't know if he's actually in Bali, but he was in the one before that. There's been that many meetings, I can't keep track. All right, let's see where else we go today. Oh, and thank you guys for letting me know when I got that song by The Clash the other day, London Calling. The guitarist had died. Was it the day before or something like that? So thank you, because I wouldn't have realised that. Sometimes I get music and there's no real purpose to it. I can't sometimes piece things together. So thank you. I do appreciate the feedback, guys. It's so good to get some confirmation because it shows that the guidance that's coming through has some sort of meaning to it, because sometimes it does sound a little batshit crazy, some of the things that I get on here. Gilligan's Island, Braveheart Bikers, just saying, you know, it never ends, does it? I think the guides try to make us laugh, honestly, to be in all fairness to the guides, they do try and make us laugh a lot because they know this is just exhausting and overwhelming. Okay, let's see where else we go. Sorry, sometimes, guys, I get very tired energy and it does make me yawn when I'm channeling sometimes. Let's see where else we go. I'm getting the Greek islands. Just getting the Greek islands. The people aren't amused over there. Maybe they're becoming more elite as well. We talk a lot here about islands being kind of sneakily taken over and becoming more of the elite world. And I guess you could say that's becoming unaffordable. A lot of these things are becoming unaffordable. So I'm kind of getting for the Greek islands. I heard it's very beautiful over there. I've never been there. If any of you have been there, let us know what it's like. But I am getting that it's going to be just for the elite. Now they want to see, they want to have their special playgrounds. This is what they're setting up. Their own playgrounds. I don't know what you monetary wise, what category it'd have to be in to be in the elite world. I guess there'll be a like cut-off point where you're considered a peasant. Oh, but that's where it's heading. I'm getting Greek islands. There's a lot of scaling up, like cost-wise. God, the guides are talking about a global phenomenon. Hang on a minute, let's see what it is. This is good. It's called awareness. They're saying that the awareness is growing globally, and this is good because that means people are waking up because they're opening up their awarenesses and they're starting to see things. So we've got this phenomenon of awareness because people are seeing, they're hearing, they're talking, they're working things out. So this is happening, guys. This is happening. I said it's happening for the next 4 to 5 months. There's big shifts. It's definitely happening. I'm getting this shift in awarenesses. That's a good thing. We need it to shift. We can't just be the only awake people on this. Oh, mind you, we could do it a good sleep, couldn't we? Because we're that bloody tired of having to battle for our freedom all the time. Not that we're battling for it, but we just still feel very involved in it all, don't we? It's like we've still got our eye on it all because we're just wanting to watch how it's going to unfold. So we're still watching the show. It's a very long show. It's like when you go to those movie marathons and it goes like all night. You know how some kids go to those horror movie marathons and they go all night and movies keep playing and it's like this all overnighter. Well, that's what we're going through. We're like at the clown show marathon and we just keep watching it over and over. Oh, God, the popcorn machine would be running out, wouldn't it, with the amount of popcorn that we all eat. Hang on a minute, I'll see what else we get today. God, I'm just getting these global elites are hiding so much information now. Oh, we always know there's more to come. We're sort of, I would say we're pretty much deep into the reset now. People still are trying to get a handle and get their head around this, but we are really into the reset now. It's arrived here in Australia, I know that. If elbows over there rubbing shoulders with China, we're pretty much in the reset. It's all happening now, pretty much. So that's what I'm getting. There's going to be more to come, and this is what's going to shock people. There's a lot more to come. We know they're talking about financial digital IDs and how to control and track and trace everything, but there's a lot more to come even after that. And like I say, we don't even see the half of what's coming. There's heaps more to this reset. It's reset part 2. Like we keep saying, we talk about the green carpet when they're rolling out all their renewable agendas. Well, I feel like there's more carpets. That's how the guides are explaining it to us. There's more carpets to be rolled out. There's more colours. They're showing me more colours. Oh, I'm even getting a muddy brown, murky carpet. I wonder what that one is. Oh, they're saying the ageing population. That's interesting. No surprises for us there. The old CV virus seemed to wipe out a lot of elderly in the aged care homes, didn't it? We had to shut them down and no one could visit their relatives here. So I'm kind of getting a few different, hopefully not, but most of us here know where this is all headed. So I'm getting the different, and they're giving me purple. I'm getting a purple carpet. What would a purple carpet be? Hang on a minute. Purple carpet. They keep showing me that guy from, is it Grimace from McDonald's? What's that purple guy in McDonald's? Who's the little, no, is it Grimace the purple one? I think it is Grimace, isn't it? But for some reason I'm getting the purple carpet. I wonder if this is around the big corporate takeovers. It could be, because I'm getting kind of McDonald's and that sort of thing. Anyway, there's a lot more coloured carpets to come. There is. I'm even getting orange today, an orange carpet. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to get all the information, guys, but I am getting, there's more carpets to come with around the reset, which isn't great. We wish we could just roll them all up and put them back on the carpet delivery truck and send them away, don't we? Oh, but I am getting that, guys. There's more carpet rollouts to come. We'll have to work them out as we go, I guess. Let's see what else there is today. God, where's Federation Square? Is that in Australia? I don't even know. Sometimes I don't know where these things are. They just shoot me something like Federation Square. It could be in Sydney. Is it in Sydney? It could be Melbourne. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I don't know all the names of everywhere. I know I live in Australia. Pretty sure it's Australia. I feel like there's going to be big protests. I'm just getting Federation Square and these protests. Gosh, I sound so clueless, don't I, sometimes? I'm not very good geographically with the names of everything. But I am getting protests in this area. There's going to be large protests, people coming out in droves, in numbers, heated exchanges, throwing of things, sort of volatile, but not that volatile that people will get really injured or hurt. But I am getting that protesting kind of energy where it's almost saying, like, to me, like the dark forces, which is like the cops and that, bring that dark energy, and it causes then things to like erupt. It's never the people, or it sometimes is, but it's not the people who are protesting peacefully and just marching down the street that cause things to get volatile. It's usually that dark energy of the force. They're kind of saying that force, like if you think of the police force, it's the force that's pushing people back. So I'm getting that for Federation Square. Where's Federation Square? Anyway, I'll go look that up after this. If anyone knows, leave it down below. Where is that? Obviously of some significance, I'm thinking. I'll just see what else we get today. I'm getting a lot of backpedaling by governments, and this is globally. It's showing me them on like just a treadmill bike, but they're now pedaling backwards. It's that pedaling backwards energy. They're trying to step away from things. We've got a senator here. I think it's Senator Rennick, is it? And he's been fighting in Parliament about why are people who are getting jabbed or who are mandated not given the information about the vaccine injuries and all the side effects and things. Why has that always not been put on mainstream media? So he's really calling it out. There's a lot of tough senators in that are really standing up to these tyrants. And he's asking the tough questions in Parliament. He's actually asking these questions, and everyone's passing the buck. You can see when you watch it, everyone's passing the buck, going, no, you got to talk to the health department thing over here, and and then they tell him to go and talk to them. It goes on and on. It's like, I guess you could relate it to that, is it the Rand Paul Fauci thing in America, where it just is like just ongoing and going and going and going. It's just like the more of the clown show. But we have got people at least trying to ask the tough questions about media, and why is media lied, and why haven't they allowed the information to come through? As we know, it's all classed as disinformation, even though it's true. So how's it disinformation? Anyway, oh, it's so funny. Oh, it's so funny, guys. The other day, we have a guy here. He's a big freedom fighter called Aussie Cossack. Bit of a clown, but he's pretty funny anyway. And he calls people out all the time, and he's not scared of the cops. He's been to jail recently and everything for ridiculous things. But he just calls out all the BS, a really big BS detector, I would say. With all the bells and whistles, this guy. And he was out the front of Medibank he was spruiking. I'm guessing it was Melbourne because there were trams. And he was spruiking on this big speaker in this mall, and he's talking about how Medibank's given all your data away and like how dare they not be held accountable. Oh, it's so funny. And then there's this other video of him, which Medibank is the hackers. And then there's another video of him in the same, I think, mall walking along, and that Alan Joyce, who runs Qantas, the airlines here that I'm always telling you about, guys, the ones that are always feeding their own ego and recently got a big award. Qantas, Australia's like biggest airline. He starts talking to him about why did he mandate. His Aussie Cossacks walking along asking Ellen Joyce, like, why did you mandate all these people and sack all these people and you give yourself a pay rise? And all Ellen Joyce is saying is telling him to F off, F off, F off. And the whole video is just him walking along telling him to F off and stop harassing people. So the guilt on these people, you know, they're just so defensive and they get really angry. So he's just like, F off, F off, F off. Oh, it's just terrible. It's just, oh, these monsters, and how do they keep getting away with just destroying the little people? But it's funny, if you want to go and check out Aussie Cossack and have a bit of a laugh. Always good for a laugh. We're always up for a laugh on this channel, aren't we? I told you about Owl Kitty, OWL Kitty, the other day, who this guy puts this cat into the movie trailers. Oh, funny as. The Top Gun one I posted on my Facebook page is funny as. You've got to go and have a look. We always need a laugh, just a break from the clown show that we're currently viewing. I'll see what else I get today. I get Germany's rising, but I'm getting that Germany's risen. Germany's already up on their feet. They are. They're up on their feet. They're tired. They've had enough. They're angry. They're fighting back. They won't be belittled. They're strong. People in Germany are getting really strong now because they're coming together in numbers. There's a lot of class action lawsuits and things going on in Germany as well. I feel like people have been quite damaged from as we know. So I am getting that. There's a lot of strength in numbers in Germany. So much going on over there. Hang on a minute. It's just saying to me these like global elites are building their castles now. It's like they're building. See, we knew that they've had a few things of the reset haven't gone to plan, so they've had to go away and like rebuild things with a better foundation. So they've got to give the illusion and incorporate the people. We always talk about that. But now they're building. They're not just building their like elite towers now, because that never felt stable. It was always very shaky. It was always on shaky ground. So now I feel like they're building their castles like fortresses. They're very strong. They're building very solid walls. And this is why we're getting all the coming together of the global elites and leaders, because that makes them all feel stronger, coming together with the same ideas on the same page. It's almost like they all arrive to the castle and then they pull the drawbridge up and pull the bridge up so no one can get to them because it's surrounded by a moat, which I would say would represent a media. The media will only let out the little bits that they want to let out. We're not going to see everything that goes on behind the walls of the great big reset castle. So they're only going to show us what they want to feed to the media. We know Jacinda Ardern in New Zealand's very good at controlling all that. They all are. Macron is too. So that's what I'm getting now. They're building these things into castles. And it's almost like they've got, in the Tourette's, is it? They've got the guards looking out now, like checking on everything. This would be the, I'm thinking the fact checkers who check everything on the algorithms, Facebook, YouTube, all of the above. I'm getting that. Everything that's being very, very closely guarded and closely monitored around the reset. But have you noticed the amount of times they're using the word the reset? Oh my gosh, it's on every second clip of Albanese shaking hands with China. It's got the reset, and everything's the reset. How on earth are these sleepwalkers not seeing this and joining the dots? Well, they are. Some of them are, and they're getting really mad about it too. They are. I'll see if there's something else to close with today. I'm getting that there's still a lot of fractures amongst people, meaning all of us family and friends, these things are still fractured and they're very hard to heal. We've come to an acceptance of these things. I know a lot of you guys on my channel have a lot of trouble with family and friends. Christmas is coming, like I said, that's always a little tricky to navigate. But we can do it. We've done it for 3 years. That's what I keep saying to you guys out there. But I am feeling there's still a lot of cracks in a lot of relationships. There is, which is really sad. They've done that to people. These elites, it's what they wanted. They wanted these things to be not temporary. They wanted it to be permanent. So people are pulled apart. And it did work very well, didn't it? So I am getting that's sort of going to continue, unfortunately. Sometimes time will heal these things, but sometimes they never heal. And you just have to have, sadly, an acceptance of where we're at in this current time and current sort of energy. Because we still have to detach and protect ourselves. It's very important because we don't want to get dragged down with that kind of negative energy and into that awful headspace again, because we've found a way clear and we can get our thoughts clear. We're feeling stronger. We're braver. We've just come so far. And we can't afford to go back into those old draining energies again. I'll just see if there's something else to close with today. God, they're just showing me visions again of that bat Fink, that little bat, the cartoon bat. I know a lot of you guys know about it. If you're young, look it up, bat Fink. And he had these wings that were a shield of steel. So people could shoot bullets at him. They could shoot anything at him. And he could just go, put his bat wings up. And everything would just hit his bat wings. And he was like really protected. And he would also fly and zip away really fast like a bat Fink Braveheart biker. So I am getting that visual of bat Fink again, that, you know, we just have to protect ourselves. It's very important. I suppose we could look out behind the bat wings. That's what I'm getting. Hang on a minute. Gosh, I'm getting this song. Hang on, let me try and think of it. I'm getting this song. I don't know who sings it. I know the song is called Closer. Closer, closer. Come closer, closer. And what they're saying is it's about really coming together now. And we need to come like closer. It's showing me by I don't know who sings the song, guys, but it is called Closer. I think if we just look up closer, meaning coming close to people, we have to really keep coming closer to like kind. This is really crucial moving forward, that we keep connecting with people with the same thoughts, the same mindset, the same viewpoints. It's very important that we get closer to those people. And this is around obviously our health, but it's our mental health and well-being that's at stake here, is what the guides are saying. So I'm getting that song Closer. Hang on a minute. And they're showing me it's like when you're in a huddle, like just before your football game, when it's showing me like gridiron or like NRL footy here, and people, they come together and they have that huddle. That's why I'm getting the song Closer. You have that huddle and you all go together like, we're going to move forward, we're going to stay strong, we're going to win this game, and it's like having that little powwow before you actually get out there and do your thing. So that's what I'm getting for us today. I'm getting that little huddle before the game. So I'm guessing that the next few months, the game begins and it's all happening. But we've got to huddle together and stay really strong, almost like a team. That's the image I'm getting. It's we're like a team now of freedom fighters. We've faced so many situations together, haven't we, guys? So I feel like, what do they say? Teamwork makes the dream work, or something like that. So we've got to stay huddled together like a team. At this point in time, it's really important. Let me see if there's something else to close with today. Yeah, I'm just getting that song Closer. We're going to have to go check it out. He's a pretty cool dude, I think, the dude that sings it. I can get an image of his mind, but maybe we go check out the words. Because we've got it, it's showing like we're all apart. but we've got to huddle in and get closer. And I guess if you think about that huddle, it's like blocking everything else out, because you usually got your arms around each other. If you think of a football huddle, you got your arms around each other and you're blocking everything out. And that's what I'm going to leave you with today. We've got to start to block everything out and just stay strong in our beliefs and our sort of ideologies, the things that we know to be true. That's what we've got to do today. We've got to just, oh, not today. Well, that's the message for today, is we've just got to stay closer and really united, and block nonsense and garbage out, which isn't hard for us to do because we're pretty good at doing that, aren't we? Blocking out the garbage and nonsense, especially the stuff coming from government. We're really good at doing that. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I will talk to you very soon. Stay strong. Stay out of... You know what to stay out of. All right. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.